What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we're doing something I don't think anyone... I wouldn't say the idea is, like, something no one's done, but the actual, like, I guess idea that I don't think anyone's done. But we're going to see what would happen if a player literally never had to retire. I want to see the numbers. I want to see, would they finish in the top for rushing yards as well. Of course, we're going to go QB because that is, besides the kicker punter position, which no one really cares about, kinda, sorry, is the position that you would see the longest, the longevity from, the best longevity from. So, we of course made Tom Brady's son. The fact that he legitimately, if he had a son in his 20s, could have played with his son, I set up jokes a lot, right? That was not a setup joke at all. Literally was just legitimately talking about if he had a son in his 20s, he could be in the league at the same time as his son. But, maybe what he does on his spare time, I'm not going to judge him for. Actually, I would, because that would be illegal, nothing. So, Tom Brady Jr. here, we gave him pretty much 80s across the board, except for, these kind of stats. Also, the servers are kind of messing up, so if this video doesn't finish, I will cry myself to sleep tonight. But Tom Brady Jr., 80 across the board with 90 throw power. We'll see. You know what? Should we just make him 90 speed? We had our Michael Vick career sim recently, and he had no rushing stats. Should we just max out the rushing stats just to see if that actually affects anything? Because it would be cool to see him in the top list for career rushing. It's not going to happen, though, is it? Whatever, who cares? Who cares? It really doesn't matter. The rushing stats aren't actually going to play a factor at all, so even though we're doing this, it's literally not going to matter. So let's just go for it, see what happens, and so if in theory, we should see at least 30 seasons here, right? I believe that's how many years you get in a Madden franchise, so the league's going to retire, but he's not. So, well, you see what I'm saying, though? You see what I'm saying? None of my ratings are saving here. Jesus, these servers are flawless. Look at this. Come on. Let me finish it. Bruh, I don't even understand. Do we have to do one at a time? Why? Just freaking do it, dude. Okay, I believe we've done it. Well, actually, let's get our strength as well. But if you guys have any ideas for this, and maybe you guys really like this video and you want to see a running back 30-year career, this 30-year career, that 30-year career, let me know in the comment section below. If you like franchise, maybe think about subscribing. I ain't going to be like, oh, you must subscribe right now. Well, for one, I won't ever say you must subscribe because, it's your life. It's your YouTube page thingy. But maybe think about it. Throughout the video, you'll be like, okay, maybe, nah, forget that. Maybe leave a like if you do enjoy it, but obviously that's something for later. Let us get in here. I went with the Saints for the team because I feel like they're one of the best rosters in the league right now, so maybe we get some early seasons or early career success, I suppose. We will be resetting his age at 30 every time, so there's that. I don't think it's going to take him that long to get to max, especially since we kind of juiced him already. This should be a playoff season right out the gate. It's the Saints, and, Drew Brees hasn't played really that well in real life. 14-2, so if you guys... Are you effing me in the ain? I gotta redo it. All right, for now, for this one, like I said, you may have watched our other re-simulations. If you haven't, maybe take a look at them. But we usually look at, the draft and... we look at some of the players on the team, everyone, almost every season. But because this is going to be a longer one, I think we're going to have to not look at the draft. We're going to have to maybe look at the team every 5 years, I would say. But, of course, we will look at the stats and whatnot. So we'll take a look at the schedule as well. So, schedule: loss of the Packers, Niners, Falcons, Eagles, Chiefs, and then Panthers for the first year. 10-6, good enough to win the division. Quarterbacking: Tom Brady Jr. is already a superstar. Kamara, Emmanuel Sanders. Of all the players they give the ball to, they need a wide receiver. Where the hell is the guy that we know? Hello? I don't know where Michael Thomas is. Shout out to real-life Saints fans and real... Oh, that was too much. Not a bad season, though. Player of the year, rookie of the year, not quarterback of the year, but a Pro Bowler. He's literally Tom Brady Jr. Of course, Michael Thomas should be healthy now, right? So I will We'll slap his underachieving ace in there. Underachieving injured. Going against the Falcons, though, who I don't know how they're here, but they are. They lose the Giants already. Already the Giants. Seahawks at 8-8. That's a little bit of a surprise. And guess what? It's the team we lose to. Nice. Is there a way to look at career stats in the playoffs? Or let me guess, EA doesn't have that either. I'm assuming they don't have that, right? Is that going to be a correct statement in this case? Superstar development as we expected. Like they're please. We have them at number 15 because I don't care. Just because you're Tom Brady Jr. doesn't mean you have to have everything the same as your freaking dad. People are like, what dad? It's not his dad, idiot. Career stats, seasons. Cool, man. I'll take the season stats. Where's the playoffs? Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to check. Assuming I don't forget, we're going to have to check the playoffs every time. Just because maybe one of you guys wants to calculate all the yards. So, pretty decent numbers there. Rushing. Oh, yeah, we didn't check the rushing for regular season. I already know it's going to be nothing because EA doesn't code it to where players, yikes game, but they still won. Where players actually play to their ratings, it's literally just, Lamar Jackson, this guy. So yeah, Tom Brady Jr. kind of posted some pretty bad numbers in the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie. Let's take a look at those rushing numbers though. We'll have it all at the end anyways, but still, 170. Yep, he's only 99 speed, 99 juke, 99 truck strength, all of that. But hey, 200 yards. You'd get that in one game if a player existed like him. Come on, Seahawks. The Seahawks. Seahawks win the Super Bowl, of course. 9-7 for the Saints. The Panthers are on top now. Interesting team name. Loss to the Eagles again. Jets, Dolphins, Panthers, Bucks. Holy crap, the losses in the middle. Good you not. It's Malcolm's brother. Losses in the middle. Yeah, it's funny, man. No dev up this time for sure. Rushing even worse than before. Ain't even worry about the awards because he ain't winning anything like that. Going against the Washington football team. And they lose the first game. Washington football. I don't understand where this obsession with the Washington football team and Giants going to the Super Bowl, or, the playoffs early on is there. 45 to 31 win over the Browns for the Rams. Postseason, let's take a look at those numbers for Mr. Tom Brady Jr. 107 yards. Like, I'm not saying I'm some sort of world athlete, but if you give me 10 shots, I'm probably throwing for like 10 yards. But like, still, like, let's be honest. I ain't getting 107 yards in the NFL. I would die. Although maybe, you got Michael Thomas. I'm just saying, I could throw the ball up probably 35 yards, right? Just throw it up to Michael Thomas. Oh, it's not a slant, though. Sorry, Saints fans. I apologize. To the playoffs, and this time, you could tell that there was a downward trend. This time, they do not make it. Of course, same record as last season, but other teams have succeeded more. Bit of a bad streak in the beginning caused the whole thing. Let's take a look at the statistics. 43. That could be Superstar X Factor. Of course, rushing numbers are just getting worse and worse every season. Michael Thomas with 14 touchdowns, 1,300 yards. Number 5 for MVP. Number 4 for NFC Offensive Player of the Year. I don't know why I was looking at that. So it looked like another Pro Bowl spot. Was that his dad? Dad, look at me. Look at me. I'm a quarterback. Look at him. Right underneath him. Nice. Sweet. Speaking of, go Dad. Yeah, he's going to win. Oh. 25-14, the Buccaneers lose. Oh, Lord. Looks like Cameron Jordan's out of here. Let's take a look at that season. So, just under... Okay, wait, did he get to X Factor? I don't even remember. Superstar. And where are these upgrades? I have it on auto. I don't even know, dude. I guess he sold there as well. It doesn't matter, though, because like we've seen Cam Newton put up like MVP numbers. It really... I think just if you're a quarterback and you're not like 60 overall normal, you're going to become a god every time. Of course, for this... Oh, he's number 10. I was about to say, if they're not on the MVP list, I ain't even going to check the other awards, but... Look at his dad's on top again. Always living in his shadow. Yeah, he maybe got to the Pro Bowl again. Okay. But, of course, back in the playoffs, going against those Dallas Cowboys. And, wow, that was a Okay. Let's just ignore Cameron Jordan because I don't even want to talk about it. I just don't even. I told you I was going to retire, and here you go. Bengals win the Super Bowl over the Packers. Let's take a look at that game by Mr. Thomas Brady Jr. Stop throwing picks, please. Maybe not every quarterback is the same because, like, the Michael Vick character we created was quite a bit better, and I did just upgrade him. So, you know, he's kind of a beast. He's a 96 overall now. I mean, look at these ratings, and he can't win a game here, barely, kinda. Looks nothing like Tom Brady, by the way. Like, if he pulled out his son like that, and he just like, okay, oh no, I don't mean it. Like, pulled him out of, like, nobody knew he existed, and he just like came out of the closet. Okay, we all know Tom would never pull out. Whoa. Merry Christmas, 2024. So we're gonna take a look at this team. It's been 5 years. It's about to be 5 years. Kamara's still here. Michael Thomas is here, or is it Kamara? Alvin Kamara. Okay, dude, like, I don't care, whatever. Defensively, they got Vander Esch. They got Quan at an X Factor now. 30 years old, though. Davenport, superstar. Onyemata, doesn't matter because he's probably on the older side. Ooh, clutch up, though. Lattimore, 28, being a superstar. That's really clutch. Team is definitely good enough to get back to the playoffs, but Tom Brady Jr. has been a little wild lately. To the playoffs. Ooh, 13-3. They get a bye week. Regular season. The Eagles just always win. They literally never lose to this team. Let's take a look at the division was really bad. No X Factor here probably, but a decent season once again. Yards back up on rushing, but like, please. I'm running Baltimore here. Like, well, remember 70-something overall Cam. There he is. Speaking of. Oh, man. Tom Brady's still balling out because I made him younger so he could play with his son more. I ain't even going to talk about it. I just ain't even going to talk about it. It just keeps coming up. I don't know what to tell you. Is he going to play against him? Oh, he doesn't. Come on. I want to see them play. There you go. There we go. Going against the Rams now. Oh, you win that one too. On to the Super Bowl. Let's take a look at... Well, actually, let's not take a look at that. Let's go into this game and watch it because I don't know how many times you're going to see this. Maybe 2 more times if we're lucky. Let's go in. All right, it's looking pretty good at halftime. 21-10, 28-10, 35-10. Baltimore has no answer. And Tom Brady Jr. has won a Super Bowl. Would you have expected anything else? That's all I want to know. Would you have expected him to lose his first Super Bowl? He's Tom Brady's son. What do you think this is? Good win, obviously. And I'm a little surprised. Because Tom Brady Jr. here been doing pretty badly in the postseason, which is just opposite of Father Tom. But I would like an option to skip to the podium, please. Like, I don't want to watch this every time. So this is, you know what? Screw it. We're not going to watch anything else in the future. We're just going to simulate it because all we need to do is see one. Because, well, maybe we'll, I don't know, dude. But he wins the Super Bowl MVP award. It's just like, I don't want to sit here all day. You don't want to sit here all day. I would suggest skipping a minute into the video because now I'm going to have to watch them like play with the confetti like it's like candy or something. I mean, I want to get to the podium already. Oh, maybe a minute was too much. Oh, it was too much. Tom Brady Jr. looking good. See, this is why you have kids. You have your son playing in the league, winning the Super Bowl over you, you know? Wasn't over him, but you know what I mean. In place of him, he could have been there. There you go. Good stuff. I'm done. That's all I wanted to see. Kissing the trophy and, you know, all that good stuff. 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Rushing. He had a rush. Oh, okay. 12 for 76 and a touchdown. So, at least that happened, right? I didn't know he was here still. Is he like, hello? Was he not already gone? Hello, sir. You are not here anymore. He's trying to get one over on us. He's like, I was here the whole time. I'll take my ring. Terrible in that conference championship game, though. Yikes. Of course, it doesn't matter because they still won. Going to the divisional, that was the first playoff game they played here. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Is Cameron Jordan still here? So, like, in theory, he should still be here this moment. So if he's not, he ain't getting a ring in the mail. I don't care. Liar! We actually checked the regular. Get out of here! He joined the coaching staff? Thief! He's trying to thieve himself a ring. He's trying to get an undeserved ring. What is he, Kevin Durant? Man, I've really done one for myself today, huh? Back to the playoffs. No one cares about the regular season schedule or record. No one really cares. So, just under 40 touchdowns, just under 4,000 yards. No X factor yet. Kamara's still kicking. Things are going to get pretty bad here soon, though, aren't they? Of course, he probably did get close to some awards, so we'll see. Number 7, Tom Brady at number 5. Tom Brady is in. He's going to retire from the league just after being put in a tomb. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, honestly. And yes, for all you guys complaining about the XP, I know there's some of you guys out there like, please, just use the XP. We did, okay? Relax. We won against the Rams, win against the Packers. Now you have yourself a breakout scenario. Malachi Stewart. Sweet, man. Conference championship freaking breakout. Go ahead. Do your thing, man. And they win on to the Super Bowl. I won't speak for anything. Whoa! Left outside linebacker, now star development. Saints are, they're living a good life. You know, they're living a good life. Once again, we've already seen the winning process. We're probably going to lose here, unfortunately. But when it takes long, I was about to say when it takes long like that, you usually lose. But no, back-to-back wins for Mr. Tom Brady Jr. He's going to make that family proud. Tom Brady, yikes. I mean, the rushing numbers are a little iffy, too. I still understand the Super Bowl ones. Cam Newton, stop hopping around every damn team like LeBron James. This isn't about the NBA, okay? It's just, you know. Seattle Seahawks. Some pretty pedestrian numbers at times, I can't lie. Sometimes he'll throw up 4, but usually he'll throw up like nothing. 4 in the Super Bowl. He had another good Super Bowl performance. Hey, you get to the Super Bowl, this man will put up some astronomical numbers for you. So, I mean, that's good to know, I guess. He'll play really well for 1 week of the year. But it is the biggest stage, so, I mean, I don't know. All right, headed to the off plays. 11-5. Okay, another bye week. Surprised I had a bye week there. X Factor yet? Damn, not an X Factor yet. 4,100 yards, 37 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Rushing is terrible yet again. Probably good enough to make it on the list of awards. We probably could just check near the end, but that's beside the point. We're already here. Number 4 for Offensive Player of the Year. Number 4 for quarterback. So still a chance at the Pro Bowl. But we don't care about Pro Bowls. We care about Super Bowls. We want 3 in a row now. We don't care. Uh-oh. His dad's kryptonite. Oh, it wasn't passed down through generation. It was skipped a strain. In the Super Bowl again. Okay, I mean, if you wanna. This is really fun. And they win again! Yay! The NFL has been ruined. Basically, like, I don't know if you guys would watch another season in the league. Well, I'd probably watch maybe, like, if they win another one, if this team wins yet another one, then I'd probably be done. But, like, 2 in a row, okay, maybe, I guess. We're witnessing greatness. 3 in a row, okay, I'm bored. You know, like, give me a new team. We get it. You rigged the NFL. So, you know, start rigging it out of their favor. Thank you. To the playoffs that they're not in. Okay, fair enough. They lost this time. Tom Brady, we ain't even worry about this. Terrible season. Don't worry about Player of the Year, your quarterback, MVP, any of that. This is just a season. Doesn't even matter. Going to take a look at who does win the Super Bowl, though. Look at that. Zooming along. Dad! How did he? No, Tom lost. He won this one, though. Family affair. So even though Tom Brady Jr. didn't win, the family wins. You know, there's 4 now in a row. So, I mean, there's definitely some statistic they're going to make up about that. So you always have that to remember. To the nothing. 4-12. Tom Brady Jr. Oh, a lot. They might actually let him go. I don't really care what team he's on anymore, but interesting. Chiefs Niners 31-21. To the nothing. I don't think this team's going to be worried about the playoffs anytime soon. Tom Brady Jr. Seasons keep getting worse. Of course, the team around is probably getting worse. You know, Gabriel Davis is your star receiver. That's probably not a great idea. Sorry, Gabriel Davis. I know you're a big fan, but still, I got to state the truth. He's like, oh, well, you're trash at Madden. Well, okay, that's A little rude, you know. At least you're making millions for being bad. I mean, Dolphins win the Super Bowl 42-13. Is Tom Brady Jr. ever going to leave? They signed him to a second 7-year. Actually, I don't know if it'd be second. It was 4 + 7. Yeah, so 7-year deal. Interesting. All right, every 5 years, you know the drill. This is what the team looks like. Mr. Julius Dyson. Yeah, they did not really build around this team at all. Ruiz is the last one. That would be so heartbreaking. Like, I feel like if you're in an offensive lineman room, like, man, just think about being a quarterback, how sad that would be. Because, like, you spend so much time with these guys and, like, they're gone, you know? Man, that's rough. At least at other positions, you know, they come and go a lot. But, like, being a QB, like, you could have a guy for 7 or 8 years and then he's gone and then you have to do it all again. That's rough. No one ever talks about that, you know? Nobody ever thinks about the mental game that it is. And boy, is this team bad. To the playoffs, once again, not in them. 4-12. The team has just kind of fallen apart. So, Tom Brady Jr. smart here. He'd be long gone. Just, I would say bye to everyone. He's like a super talent. Another year, another waste. Well, I mean, closer, 8-8. It's just so crazy how this went from really good to just dead instantly. He still got that quarterback, but I guess it's not enough. I would be gone if I'm Thomas. And I think this might be the year he actually is needing a new contract, so he could be gone. Bears-Ravens, the winner of this one is the Bears. So the new team is the Rams. Cam Akers is still here at 33 years old. Oh, my Lord. If he's here at 33, he would be there forever in our Rams league as well. So not that it matters because he's obviously so young there, but looking at the team, it's not much better than the Saints. If even Davenport, what are you doing? Stop following us around. I'd actually maybe even debate that it's worse than the other team. Oh man, this is the teams like this is why you got to put those sliders decently high. The teams don't do well. I put them at 135, 140, and it's an 81 overall with a 99 overall quarterback. It's kind of harsh, but maybe it's enough, and it is 11-5. They actually won 11-5 with an 81 overall roster. Obviously now they're probably a little bit higher, but interesting stuff. Still not a great season, but good enough to continue that streak. Hey, 5 touchdowns on the ground, though. Cam Akers is a god. With those 5 touchdowns, though, maybe he actually would have had a chance at MVP, so let's take a look. Tom Brady still going. We're going to let him retire now, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Number 9, yeah, probably not going to happen, huh? Number 4, yeah, maybe he gets to the Pro Bowl. I'm going to be honest, I don't believe in this team, though. I don't believe in it. They do win against the Lions, going against the NFC North again with the Bears, and they win that one. Dad versus son. I should have went in the game and watched. No! Scam. Of course, he did get to the Pro Bowl because of that, though, so there's that. Look at that. Jackson and Mahomes. Dolphins back in it again. They've been in a couple of times now. How do you win 3 straight Super Bowls and then just fall apart? I don't even know. The Buccaneers win, so, I mean, is it 3-3 now, or I don't even know, but Brady's got, like, 400 rings. Actually, does the legacy continue? Like, what's the legacy score? 45,000. Jesus. Of course, we'll show you guys those postseason stats, just in case you're keeping track at home. Not bad, I guess. I mean, good enough to win, obviously. This one, touchdowns were down, but what can you really say? He had a really good game. And then against Father Tom, you know, pretty low numbers, but like Tom Brady actually ran one too. He's like, I'll show you how to run, son. Playoffs? Nope. 7-9. A better year, though. You know, getting close to X Factor. Still doesn't have X Factor, which is a little shocking. Not going to lie. So does he actually? Yeah, he's still not X Factor. Of course, 14 years in the league, so pretty much halfway through this one now. Hopefully we can get to 30. I don't know if that's actually like possible. I can't remember if they changed it or not, but they should be changing every year because the franchise should last 30 years at least. Packers versus Colts for the Super Bowl. The winner of this one is the Colts. And somehow they're magically in it at 14-2. Touchdowns are down, but rushing are probably up. Yeah, kind of interesting. Interesting to just go from nothing to something. Did they have an insane offseason? 82 overall, so I don't know. I can't really think that was the case. Receiver, Mr. Mike Wall. He actually looks pretty decent, 6 foot tall as well. Kind of a like Torrey Holt-ish type of player, it seems. Okay, I mean, I don't see it. Well, they got a couple of superstars now. I don't necessarily see it, but I guess the defense is pretty decent. But hey, they're in it. Can he win a Super Bowl with a different team? Going against the Cardinals, 9-7, 14-2 here. Lose right out the gate. Really? The Cardinals automatically made it to the Super Bowl there. Oh, I guess not. Eagles and Bills. The winner of this one. I would see it. You know, Bills and Eagles. That would be a fun one. Bills win. Let's take a look. Even though I don't really like Eagles fans too much, at least the ones I've seen have been kind of toxic. I don't know, dude. But 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 344 yards. Then again, I think every team has their toxic fans. So, Packers fans were giving death threats to Marquez Valdes-Scantling, so I guess everyone's a douchebag, including me. Even though I made it sound like I gave it. No, I didn't. I don't care that much, okay? You know, it's a bad fumble, and, you know, I was yelling, but, like, yeah, it's not that serious. That's a little too far. That's criminal activity. Rams at 9-7. Touchdowns, interesting. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Probably not another, you know, no award season, but going against the Lions, we beat them once before, right? Yeah, what up? Going against the Cardinals now, they just beat us last season. They do it again. Now they've got to make the Super Bowl, right? Nope, they keep wasting our spot. They literally do not make it. I hate them. And the Colts win another Super Bowl. Okay, let's take a look at the season stats, or the postseason stats, I suppose. Tom Brady Jr. not bad. The numbers seem really low for everyone, though. Touchdown rushing, though, I suppose. His rushing touchdowns should be okay, right? A really good game, and they lost. Damn, players around him letting him down hard. I know a player that won't be staying after his contract ends. To the playoffs, and we go 14-2, and we turn into 6-10. His contract's ending soon-ish. Once again, not good enough. Maybe the Pro Bowl, but it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go to the bowl of soup and see what flavor it is. That's a pretty good metaphor, actually. The Panthers and Ravens. I'd eat some Panther-Raven stew, maybe? I don't know. The Panthers win. Was that insensitive? I don't know, dude. To the playoffs. And they're back in it with a bye week. Literally so inconsistent. It's crazy. Kind of a meh to me. Let's take a look at the results of the playoffs. You know, kind of an iffy season for Tom Brady Jr. Oh, that's a GG. That's a GG. Oh, they win. Going against the Giants. 1 away from the Super Bowl, and he's done it. Going against the Browns. Of course, no, what is that called? No dev up again, but you would expect it from him. He has 12 upgrade points, so even if we didn't want to reset his overall, we literally could just keep upgrading him anyway. So it's a new team. We'll go in and watch. 79-81. Maybe the sliders aren't high enough. I have them on 135, 140, but maybe those sliders are too high up until maybe the first decade is over. God, a decade from now. Oh, Lord. You know, a decade from now, I'll only be 35. That ain't bad. You know, I'm young. I know you guys are like half my age, most of you. But I'm young, okay? I only have pain when I walk, sit, sleep, lift things, breathe. I mean, it's fine, you know? Okay, looking at the second half, this is not looking good. 28-10. Okay, you know, I'm just going to be on. Okay. I don't really care if they win or lose. I was kind of just ready to rage quit. I was just like, okay, do I really have to watch this? But yeah, they lose. That's unfortunate. I'm backing out because we have to look at the postseason stats anyways, so might as well do it in order. That sucks. Oh well, I don't really care that much. You know, it is what it is. Let's take a look. 20-19 against the Cardinals. Always throwing those interceptions, man. I bet you threw one in the pick. Threw one in the Super Bowl. No picks there, which is nice. 3 touchdowns, 150-some yards. Looking at these. Yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Damn it, dude. Look at all the XP, by the way. I don't really know if I care, though, because he might be gone here. I believe it be his final season, matey. I spoke like a pirate without the accent. That was Surely something. Is he maxed? Maxed. He's pretty close. I think he'll get it. He does. He's maximized. And I don't know these guys, so I don't care. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they want from me. But please, just don't take my baby. All right, so going against the Vikings here, not a bad season. You can see, you know, pretty average stuff for Tom Brady Jr. And already, like, it's just like I'm getting going. I'm talking about things. We're about to start. Let's get this playoff run going, and it's already gone. And then they don't even make the play. You know, they didn't even make the Super Bowl. The Broncos versus the Giants. Wasn't the Vikings. Wasn't the us. The Giants do win, though. So interesting there. Let's take a look at the numbers again. Not that it matters. It's only one game. It was a close one, though, I suppose. Both quarterbacks are pretty solid. Obviously, George had like double the yards as far as completion percentage. Yikes, 56%. You give me 10 throws, I'm probably throwing like 10%. But still. Oh, man. That's going to be the new meme. He's a Cleveland Brown. Looking at the team around him, George Bailey, 27. Okay, fair enough there. Meadows, 29. I mean, it's just like, can you have someone youthful so he has somebody that's around for more than like a year? Holcomb, okay, D-line. These guys are old as hell, probably. 32, 48, 27. Yikes. I mean, he just keeps hopping. I mean, to be fair, I don't know what the league average is at this point. Let's take a look, actually. He's just joining teams that are bad. Oh, God. Okay, so we have to up those sliders even more then. Interesting. And he makes the playoffs first year on the new team, and he finally gets to X Factor. That is what I'm talking about. Rushing was, touchdowns and yards were decent. Maybe even best in his career. He gets an MVP award. Maybe the AFC was right for him all along. Crushes it. Absolutely crushes it. Going to the divisional round, can he win a Super Bowl with another team? The Dolphins. We've heard some things about this team, but not things that were good enough. We beat them, and we lose anyways. Breakout quarterback. What? Really? This is something I have to like stick out and put it in my what? Like, he's going to get a breakout scenario here. And it doesn't show up because maybe he already has X Factor. That is very strange. That is... Okay, that's interesting. Of course, he gets Truz, which is fair enough. Jukebox. I want him to get... Where the hell's the one? Escape Artist. I don't think it's going to matter, but, like, maybe. Of course, the Rams, ironically enough, against the Bills. Don't do it. Don't do it. And they did it. Damn. Rams win another Super Bowl. And by another, I don't think they actually won any Super Bowl. It's just that now that Tom Jr. is gone, now they win a Super Bowl. Makes sense. It's so random. To the playoffs, and no playoffs this time. 6-10. Another amazing season, though. I don't know how you go 6-10 with that season, but hey, I'm not going to judge EA. I judge EA all the time. I'm going to judge them. Terrible game. But let's go to the Super Bowl, see who wins this one. I don't know if anyone's been keeping track, but who has the most? I don't even think it's the Saints at this point. It might still be the Saints, actually. The Dolphins, maybe in the previous couple years. The Jags versus the Lions. And the Lions do end up winning. Back in the playoffs with a bye week, 10-6. A little bit down on the touchdowns, but yards look fine. A lot of rushing touchdowns, in fairness, so decent stuff there. Let's take a look. I probably should have looked at last season because he probably won back-to-back MVPs. But once again, we'll see that at the end. Number 3 for Offensive Player of the Year, which means he should be top 3 for quarterback. His legacy score has got to be getting pretty good, too. I think it's at something like in the 20,000 range. Going to the wild card round against the Steelers division rival matchup. This could be rough, but it is not rough. They win. I mean, it was rough. 4-point lead. Then they lose to the Colts. The Colts have had some success in this one. Giants, I feel like the Giants and Colts have actually played in the Super Bowl against one another already. And the winner is the Colts. The Colts, like, literally win every Super Bowl they are a part of. I'm pretty sure it seems like that's a factuality. And I may have sold on the postseason this time. No, I didn't. Okay, fair enough. Yards. Tom Brady Jr. is always low on the yards, but I guess 223 yards and 3 touchdowns is actually pretty damn good. Yards here. Now, I ain't going to defend that one. That's really bad. And, of course, probably a big factor into why they lost. Playoffs, 9-7. Tom Brady Jr. yards keep climbing. The touchdowns are dropping a bit, and rushing wasn't even that great. Well, 4 for him, so maybe MVP, actually. Number 2, damn, son. Just got robbed by whoever the hell this is. Matt Kiesel, interesting name. Lost every single award to him. That's harsh. Titans, interesting. I don't feel like I've seen them much. Well, might be able to see them now because we just lost to them. Headed to the Super Bowl. Is it going to be the Titans? It is not. The Falcons and Ravens are at it. The bird battle. And the Ravens appear to win. I mean, once again, sometimes it does kind of glitch out. So maybe we've been wrong this whole time, but I don't think so, right? I assume those are all correct. Tom Brady Jr., you got to stop with these picks. I don't care how many years your eyes have seen. You're a baller, and you can't retire. That's the rules. We move interdivision. Philip Storm is the coach. Interesting name. X Factor 33 to upgrade point. Brady is now on the Baltimore Ravens. Interesting stuff. Let's see if he can win with the Ravens. He's had a lot of success in his career. Obviously, tons of playoff games. He's been to how many Super Bowls? 4 or 5 now, I think. Has he went to one with each of the teams he's joined? I can't remember. I really don't know. But this could be the final team. I don't remember if it was a 7-year deal or not, but it's usually at least a 4-year, so could be his final team. We'll see. Into the playoffs we go, and not really. 7-9. One of his best seasons yet, though. Rushing, he got a couple there. Probably MVP. I mean, how many times? Maybe 4 now? Yeah, MVP award, no surprise there. Won some other awards. Probably 4 wins now. Jets versus the Bears. Winner of that Super Bowl would be the Jets. 11-5. Let's go. Into the playoffs. Yeah, a little bit of a down year, but still pretty damn good. Let's take a look at our opponent. Did we have a bye week? We did not. The Raiders. The Raiders. They lose to us. The Bills now. Damn, lose to them. So, unfortunately, no Super Bowl trip with this team. Going to the Super Bowl, the Saints versus the Bills. The Saints are back at it. Do they win? They do. I don't know what overall they are, but all right. I mean, if he would have never left, he would have had himself quite a career. I mean, he still has quite a career, but would have been very interesting. Would have had 4 Super Bowls in different eras, too, which is kind of crazy to think of. But let's take a look at the postseason. So, Raiders match up a 3-point game. Got outperformed by some guy. I mean, he is the best. Okay. 3 for 25, not bad. I don't know why they still don't have it where, like, oh, yikes, where our guy isn't rushing. Like, he's got insane ratings for mobility, and he just doesn't run around. I don't know what to tell you. We have escape artists on him, too. That's the worst part. Ravens versus the Broncos, as the Ravens are back in it. Another really... So, Tom Brady's career here, Tom Brady Jr.'s career here, has definitely been the best. It's just Super Bowls. That's what matters the most, so... Stats may be great here, but he's got to win some Super Bowls. Otherwise, it's just all for nothing. Beats the Broncos. Oh, the Colts, man. They have unbelievable luck. They literally are like the greatest. I don't understand. They just can't be beat. They really just can't be. And they don't even make it to the freaking Super Bowl. They had 1 game to win, and they would have got there. The Bills win, I believe, again. Tom Brady Jr., just under 300 yards, 1 touchdown. Had a couple of rushing. So, I mean, it was a good game from him, obviously. Selfless game as well. Then he had that one. He's the interception, man. He's a 99 overall X Factor, living like playing through 3 decades here. You'd think he would have seen it all. You think it would be like flawless by now. Playoffs, and we're in at 12-4. I mean, the team looks like it's one of the better ones in the league. Once again, yards and whatnot are off the charts. Maybe even another MVP season, very close to, and he does. How many MVPs does man have? He has most all time, but Jesus. Getting to the end of this thing. I don't know when it is, but it's getting pretty close. Going against the Titans, who have beaten us before, and they do not do it this time. The Chiefs, obviously Mahomes and them are all long gone. The Bills, can they do it? They do. They're in the Super Bowl against his four. I got to go into this one. You got to go into this one. 11-5 Saints, 88 to their 87. Had to boost those XP sliders quite a bit. Going up against those Saints. Oh, look at that. Is that Atlanta? That looks cool, actually. I like it. Very red here, though. What the hell is going on? Oh, that's fixed. The hell is going on around here? Everything's so red. The Saints are like, wow, this man is immortal. They definitely would test him, right? Like, they probably put him in a government lab or something at this point. Even though, ironically enough, it's not that much older than Brady. If you think about it, you know, if he would have started... I'm trying to think. Why does Brady say 20-year experience when he's 40-something? Maybe it is 20. I don't even know, but not too much more than him, right? And this is a close one. And he wins. Tom Brady Jr. has won his 4th Super Bowl ring, I believe. And, of course, he is undoubtedly the greatest quarterback of all time. Absolutely unbelievable stuff there. Of course, winning 4 Super Bowls is tough enough, but winning with 2 different teams, the yards, the MVP totals, the awards in general, absolutely insane stuff. Let's take a look at the podium stuff. Of course, it's a new team, might as well. Got all these different Super Bowls and such. I have no idea what I want the thumbnail to be, by the way. The MVP was the running back, 2 touchdowns. Probably had a lot of receiving numbers, though, because even 2 touchdowns, I don't think that's enough yards. 20 for 51's kind of bad. You had to have a really good game in the receiving game. Must have been. But where's that podium? Show me the podium. There it is. Brady Jr. Look at him with another Super Bowl trophy. Let's see him hoist the thing. Kiss it like his dad kissed him. Let's, come on, show it. Boom, there it is. So with that money shot. We'll take a look at this after, even though we could already see that he had a pretty bad game. I do want to see the receiving stats, though, because, once again, a little iffy that he was the Super Bowl MVP, that guy. Obviously, it probably helps that his quarterback was kind of trash, but let's take a look at these matchups. So, first game was very solid stuff. Ooh, that guy went off. That receiver took, I mean, he probably won player of the game for that one. Not great for touchdowns, but, you know, the running back stole some, so it doesn't actually surprise me. Bills now. This one looks kind of rough. No picks, though, so at least he didn't turn the ball over. And then for the final game, the Super Bowl, of course, we've seen that the numbers are pretty bad. Byers. No, everyone was just kind of bad. Okay, never mind. I guess he wins MVP just kind of by default on that one. All right, 10-6 in the playoffs. Another really good, yeah, like statistically, definitely his best work in Baltimore. And he did get a Super Bowl. So if he can win another one, I'd maybe make the argument that it's better than the Saints' career. So let's see. And he's not going to get one here. And like I said, it's not that he's going to retire soon. The league is going to go bankrupt because of these repeat matchups, and they're going to fold. Okay, I don't know how I knew this, but I just do. Like, I just have those powers. Tom Brady Jr., though, like, please, with these picks. I want to know the man's interceptions. Of course, the postseason, we don't have that on record, but got to be like 1-to-1 postseason wise, right? Super Bowl winner is the Bills versus the Vikings. I think that matchup already did happen, right? Or was it Bills-Eagles? I think it might have been Bills-Vikings. I don't even know. And I'm not sure, but this very well could be the final season that EA allows you to play. So once we get to the end of the regular season, we are going to take a look at all of his stats just in case. Because, like I said, I think this may be the final one they code. I think this is the final one last year, and I don't think EA added an extra year because they just don't think of these things. Like, literally just, you know, it's not a AAA company or anything making tons and tons and tons of money. Just the bare minimum. Like, not even. Like, really, if there was, like, laws on what you had to add to a game, they would not pass them. All right, playoffs, final one. What is the general manager talking about? Heck of a game, coach. He hasn't talked about that at all. The hell? It's literally the last game of the season, so we must not have made this playoffs until that moment? No, it couldn't have been. Team's 11-5. Would they have lost at 10-6? Really? Really good finish to his career, though. Because like I said, 3 1,000-yarders with almost double-digit touchdowns across the board. Another MVP? Damn, son. I wanted to see that. It's hard to beat that Saints one unless he gets that win here. Of course, let's take a look at the numbers now, just because we cannot be certain. Oh my God, 121,000. I knew it was gonna be. Oh my Lord. I don't want to spoil the video in the thumbnail, but I've got to do something, right? I gotta put something in there. The touchdowns are, Jesus, dude, that's insanity. Like, wow. Okay, so passer rating of 101.9, which is actually really good when considering he's had 15,000 attempts. Oh my lord, that's actually insane. Okay, dude. 64% completion percentage, 76 long, sacked 668 times. Oh my. Brady with 6,000 yards rushing, 58 touchdowns, 1 rushing fumble. You look at those rushing numbers and, like, what does that put him in the top 1% all time as a runner? That's actually ridiculous. Let's take a look at his legacy as well real quick. He is number 3. Damn it, Miles. He's so close to his father. Of course, 4 Super Bowls for Thomas Brady Jr. More awards than his father. 5 championships, 37 awards. All right, here it is, the moment of truth. Like I said, I believe this to be the final season that you can play in Madden. And he loses right out the gate. It's a Dolphins team that is very good, in fairness. But really, finish out on top, win a damn bowl. I mean, it really wasn't necessarily his fault, but still, he could have done more like their quarterback did. Let's see it. Who's the Super Bowl winner for the final? Once again, I believe the final year. The Bills versus Washington. The winner is the Bills. Let's take a look. Maybe there is more. I don't remember. Can't remember. They wouldn't even let you draft, though, if they weren't going to give you another year, right? Oh, this is kind of taking a little bit. Oh, maybe there is another year. Or do they let you draft and, like, just kidding. Do they? I can't remember. It's taking a bit of time, so I don't know. Oh, maybe they do. Maybe they do give you another year. They do. Okay, so we're going to play another one. I did not know that was the case. Fair enough. 30 years old, 29 years of experience. So they do give you 30 years, it appears. Nice. I don't know if they actually updated. I apologize, EA. I didn't think that was the case. Pretty sure I saw, I don't remember who it was. Somebody did one where it was like they ended at 29. I don't know. Or maybe my math's wrong and this is the 29th season. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is 30 because our quarterback's about to go on to his 30th year right now. Watch, we don't even make the playoffs. That would be so heartbreaking. Yes, 12-4. Nice. As far as my voice hasn't cracked a few times. I haven't really had water and have been talking for quite a bit. I don't think he would have won MVP, but let's take a look. Oh, I'm glad there's another year because I just did not remember to look at the awards either. Now we're going to look at his stats because, once again, I think this is the final cutoff point. Look at those numbers. 126,000 yards. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Rushing, he gets to 6,000 yards. Let's take a look at his awards. Now this is going to probably take us a while, isn't it? So this is the career stats. So this is as of late. Average over 100 yards. So as a Cleveland Brown, as an AFC North member, he averaged over 100 passer rating. While it was with the Rams, it was by far his worst of his career. And then, what am I talking about by far the worst? By far the last 3 years were his worst. Why did I think he was on the Saints? He was on the Saints. They don't show back that far. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, the Rams weren't very good for him. I'm going to be honest with you. They don't go back that far. That is interesting. Very interesting stuff. Let's take a look at the awards now. 4th pick. Okay, that doesn't really matter. 15 Pro Bowl appearances. So half of his career, he was in the Pro Bowl. No one cares about Player of the Week. So he led the league in passer rating 4 times. Offensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year in his rookie year, of course. Best QB award in 2040, 2047, 2043, 2039. Oh my God, I gotta just go in order, I guess. MVP in 2040, Most Valuable Player in 35, Best Quarterback in 39, Best Player of the Year in 35, 38, 39 MVP, 39 Offensive Player of the Year, 43 MVP, 43 Offensive Player of the Year, 45 MVP, 45 Offensive Player of the Year, 46 MVP, 46 Offensive Player of the Year, 46 Best Quarterback, 47 MVP, 47 Offensive Player of the Year, and then 48 Best Quarterback. That's too much to keep up with. I am going to have an aneurysm. Now, Thomas, for the lads, win it. He wins the first game, going against another team from the NFC East. He wins that one, going against the Chargers now. Can he do it? Can he do it against the Packers? Do it, Tom Brady Jr. I don't know. The league has died. Are they going to let me see it? Oh, we have to guess? I should have went in the game. Maybe the news. Is the news on there? We might have the news. Nice! We didn't get to see his final postseason stats, but Tom Brady Jr. finishes the entire league with a Super Bowl title. There you go, and that may have put him back on number 2. Oh, one more year, he would have had 300 legacy points to be right next to Dad. Damn, son. That was insane, though. Is this exactly what you guys thought was going to happen or no? Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, the league is officially over. Philip Storm with 50,000 XP. Of course, Thomas. Let's take a look at actually his accolades. Wrong thing. Let's take a look at those stats. Final accolade roundup here. 5 Super Bowls, 6 the fact that he played 30 years and he has less Super Well, I mean, let's not even count about the game ones, but had less Super Bowls than real life Tom makes me sad. 6 championships, 38 yearly awards. It's got to be most all time, right? Even head coaches wouldn't have any awards like that. A lot less chance to get them. Ridiculous stuff. And like I said earlier in the video, which was like millions of years ago, if you guys did enjoy, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. We do a ton of franchise stuff. Maybe check out the second channel, PKR Plays. Hopefully I'll actually have a video up there today. I promised like several days now I was going to, and I just never did. Twitter.com/JeromePKR for randomness, and then Twitch.tv/JeromePKR for Washington franchise / not Rams, Bulldogs. Sometimes we do, draft champions or stuff like that. It's been a while since we have. And then sometimes, and usually by the end of the stream, we'll do something non-Madden. But the one thing you can do for me is also let me know in the comment section below if you guys do want to see another one of these, but maybe for a different position, like running back, maybe wide receiver. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a one-off, but if you guys really want to see it, we'll do another one. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll come back for next video, but until next video, see ya! Oh my God. I can't just do Grand Theft Auto because it's Cyberpunk. Got him. Oh, they can.
Who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Uh-oh, I forgot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it! I had a 50-50 shot and I sold.
Here, take a load off.
Oh, please don't take your load off onto me. Whoa, look at us. Yow, yow.
Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front.
I'll just do this.